Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the LA Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game, because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a third down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult when every defense has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Go ahead. All right, let's go.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Tua is going to change things up. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. There's the stiff arm, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
On 2nd down, Hill. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and now they're sending him back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Azeez Al-Shaair in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Here's Jordan Stout now. Davis now to return it. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Go ahead.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Tua. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Really hard to imagine a quarterback like this being available in a trade. What an impact he's going to have.
No doubt about it. And all teams are looking for leadership from that spot. And this guy provides it.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Down inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Edwards will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charger. 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Done good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their... He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 34.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's right, sir. Hey, let's go.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Montgomery, another target and catch. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Palmer going in motion right.
Get to the line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That went into the hands of Flowers. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Tua going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Taken in at the 11. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Play action. It's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Levante David in on the tackle. They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Jackson going to run again. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And
touchdown! Derrick Henry from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are back within a score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Thomas will come in motion right. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And some space here. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
All right, let's go.
2 and now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he goes down before getting this inside the 25. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Tua going to keep it running left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots. And that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. David Montgomery, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Done good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but it just...
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. Jackson Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
On second down, Tua. Short throw to Disley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Done good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Jackson able to find the open man. That's complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Rashad Bateman, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 88 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
All right, come on.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. To throw is Tua. This one swung out to Montgomery. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now Tagovailoa. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because
Your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's J.K. Scott now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Hey, 21 TX.
Back to throw is Tua. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! David Montgomery, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start out here with the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Chargers, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Purdy now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Now Purdy. And this is caught at the 8. A very solid gain of 27.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Niner defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Okay,
we'll see
ready?
what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Hooker. Caught out right by Renfro. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 18
Now
Cardinal,
Hooker going to
18
chase
Cardinal.
things up a bit.
Hey, man.
Slot man moves right.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
Hooker now off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Hunter Renfro is the man he was looking for. And it's second down. You look at this Niner defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
There he goes, right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And they'll run it here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hooker to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 3rd and 8.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. No. No.
Throwing. Hooker. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Mark Andrews with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. McCaffrey running up the middle. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Third and 2. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier, and those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And, Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Purdy looking to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Purdy steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him on the bounce for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 4 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready,
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, Park.
Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off play action. Here's Hooker. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kalijah Cansey in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Check smash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Ready, right?
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Room here to run. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 56 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On 1st and 10, Hooker setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Seibert on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. On 1st down, Purdy. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Shotgun now with Purdy. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, Purdy. Flush to his right. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. As time expires in the first half. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Hey, smash Bronco! Hot go! Ready?
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kalijah Kancey picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush. Showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Touchdown 49ers. Elijah Mitchell. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Liking 18.
Another run for Gibbs here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll bring Renfro in motion right. Hooker to throw on 3rd and 1. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Nick Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
Street.
St. Brown in motion right. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
In motion goes Raymond.
Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw. Hooker. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Hooker. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. Flushed out right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Purdy now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Looking to throw. Purdy. Wide open receiver, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Purdy out to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us 1 step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Ready?
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A loss of 10 yards.
Go!
Brings up 4th down.
Ready?
Hooker going to try and throw for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Gibbs straight ahead. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hooker from the gun on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Come on.
Now it's 2nd and 10. In motion goes Raymond. A give right side for Gibbs. Oh, what a move. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Here's Hooker to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. Hooker. That is caught. He's got the 1st down and potentially a lot more. But no reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Check.
1st down throw here. It's Hooker. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10. Hooker back to the air. Fighting through pressure. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Go street. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score.